welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I have a message for you. The cards are already out, so let's just jump straight into it. So the first card out, we have Three of Wands, which is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles, and then we have Three of Pentacles being clarified by the Four of Swords. I didn't actually notice that it's 3, 3, and 4, 4. Interesting. Those might be significant numbers for you. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, so let's get into it. So Three of Wands. For me, Three of Wands is all about growth. It's all about expanding. It's all about going out there and, getting what you want. But what I know about Three of Wands is that it also has a waiting element to it. It's when you are waiting for your ships to sail in, right? Because you can see this guy is all set and it's like they're just waiting for something to come so that they can be on their way. But I feel like in this waiting period, there is growth. I mean, it's the Three of Wands, and wands for me are action orientated. So this tells me that much as you have been waiting for something, because I see that you're waiting for something here, much as you have been waiting for something, you have been doing other things in the meantime, right? Then I see here Four of Pentacles. I feel like there's something that you've been waiting for that you feel like is taking a little bit longer than what you anticipated. And I feel like this waiting period is kind of holding you back. You feel like it's holding you back from your life continuing in that direction that you know that it should be going. Because like I said, you are set and ready. You have been putting in work. You have been doing something to secure. This is all about your security as well. I think this might be speaking about financial security, career security even, and safety, I feel like this has to do with your work. There's something though. I mean, if the Four of Pentacles is here, it means that in the past, there's something about the past that you feel like is holding you back from where you are supposed to be. And you're waiting, but at the same time, I feel like whatever happened in the past, it also makes you a little bit insecure, because Three of Wands is also a confidence card, because you know that you are growing, you know that you are learning so much, you are doing better, so therefore you carry that confidence too. But with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like there is a little bit of insecurity that you're feeling, and this has to do with things that happened in the past. And I feel like much as you are ready to move forward and you are waiting for your opportunities, that which happened in the past, it still holds you back a little bit. It still does. Or you might even be feeling stuck, as if you're still stuck in the past. So let's speak about it a little bit more. I see that there's the Three of Pentacles here being clarified by the Four of Swords. So I get the sense that this is definitely speaking about a work kind of situation. It has to do with work, especially when it comes to collaborating and working with others. You are very wary about that, actually. You're very wary about, your interaction with colleagues or co-workers, people that you work with. I feel like you keep a safe distance. In fact, if you haven't yet gotten a job yet, I see that it is definitely coming. And it seems like when you are in this job, you're actually going to be a little bit distant from your co-workers. And like I said, I feel like this has to do with something that happened in the past that kind of knocked your confidence a bit. And I feel like these are going to be people that you actually do enjoy working with. I feel like you guys are going to collaborate really well. And I mean, underneath the deck, we've got the World card here. We've got the World card. So that tells me that, whatever that happened in the past, it's over. you don't have to be mentally stuck in that place, because what you feel like is still holding you back or making you insecure, it is all in the mind. It doesn't actually exist in your physical reality. But there were certain things that happened in your past place of work or past collaborations that you had with people, where you worked with certain people, that has made you very wary, and you like to keep a distance from them. You like the type of person where when it comes to work, you definitely going to collaborate, you're going to do your part, you're going to do your piece. But I feel like when it comes to a more personal kind of scenario, let's say for example office parties or get-togethers, or if somebody invites you outside of the office, you're not really open to that, because I do get the sense that you had really bad experiences in your past that are kind of holding you back from really engaging with really great people that I feel like would really broaden your perspective. Let's see what else here. Yeah, the eight of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords wanted to come out, so this is definitely a work related situation here. Yeah. And I feel like maybe the people that you worked with in your previous place, they really betrayed you in some kind of way. Maybe you were open before, and you were open with your life, you know, sharing yourself. But I feel like now you keep more things to yourself. Let's see what else. Oh, here we go. It's the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Look, I can guarantee you, because you know what? I feel like this is not something that you are doing purposefully, in the sense that you are not isolating yourself from people purposefully. It's just that you've been burnt in the past, you've learned really difficult, tough lessons, and you don't want to learn them again, right? But I do see that something really exciting is going to be happening here. There is maybe some kind of conversation that you're going to have with one of your co-workers, where I feel like they're going to share something with you that I feel like you're going to relate with, or you're going to relate with them, or they're going to relate with you. But whatever it is, it's going to make you a little bit more free to speak about things, to be more free. Of course, I see that you'll still be, you know, holding back on those personal kind of conversations, but I feel like there is someone here who, and they are quite the chatter here. I can see that. There's someone who loves to chat. There's someone who's very cheerful. They really have good intentions, Shane. You can just see that. So I don't know, they like to chat with you. Even if you are not so chatty and open, they still come to you and they'll share certain things. But I feel like here, there's specifically something that they're going to share with you that's going to make you open up a little bit more. That's going to make you feel a little bit comfortable. And I think more than anything, this will sort of allow you to feel safe, because I don't know, I just get the sense that you were not safe in your previous place of work. I feel like you didn't feel free and safe to be yourself, you know? And I mean, you don't have to make best friends in the office space, definitely. But for you, there's something pent up in you when it comes to that. But tell me more. Oh, look at that. Then we have the Knight of Cups. Very nice. Like I said, this person is very genuine. They have really good intentions. And they're actually going to invite you out somewhere. They're going to invite you out somewhere. And, you know, I feel like this person is really interested in getting to know you on an emotional level. This could potentially be a friend here. And, you know, at first I said colleagues, but maybe it's even been a while since you've really conversed or hung out with other people. Something really hectic happened here, and it is what sort of changed your mindset when it comes to people. But like I said, there is this new opportunity of this very exciting person. I feel like you'll be drawn to this person. I feel like there's something about this person that ignites your excitement, your adventure, your wonder. And I feel like, there's, with the Knight of Cups being here, like I said, there is something relatable between you two. And I see that, they're going to come through to you and they're going to be brave and bold and invite you somewhere. And that invitation is really genuine. They just want to get to know you. This person, they may come across as such a, what can I say? Very excitable kind of person, energetic, but this person is actually very emotionally intelligent, and they can sense that there's something that happened here with you, and them reaching out to you is not for them to gossip about you or anything like that. They actually genuinely want to get to know you as a person. Let's see. And also this person, when you encounter them, you will think that they are actually young, like really young. But I feel like when you start to really talk to this person, they're actually older than what you thought. They're older than what you thought, and actually more mature than what you thought. And look at that, it's the Ace of Cups. So this person, like I said, this is a really genuine person. And I see I really do not feel romantic love here. I really feel a lot of friendship, platonic energy here. But I feel like this is someone that you're actually going to create a friendship with. It's someone that you actually work with. It's someone you work with. I feel like initially you had kept your distance from this person. But when it comes to collaborating, I feel like you guys work very well together. But this person really wants to get to know you, and they're really coming from a genuine place. And I feel like when they do ask you or invite you out somewhere, I feel like you're going to go, and I feel like you're really going to get to enjoy yourself. And more than anything, I feel like you're going to get to be your true self. And I feel like your true self is really, you are a very sensitive kind of person. And, you are also emotionally intelligent yourself. You're empathic as well. You're very loving. And I feel like this is one of those people that you're going to really love in your life. They're going to actually have an impact on your life. And I feel like they're also going to bring excitement into your life as well. If maybe you were more of a homebody, this person's going to get you out. They're going to keep inviting you out to do all these different things. And I feel like it's really going to be good for you. It's actually what you really need right now, because I see that you have been in an isolated kind of state for a while now. But I guess this is your call from spirit to say that, now it's time for you to get out there, to mingle with the right people. And, sometimes we do go through difficult things that change how we were, because maybe you are even a social butterfly in before everything that happened, you were a social butterfly, but you sort of closed that part up because of whatever you went through here. But I feel like this person reaching out to you and you creating this bond with this person, I feel like it will also open you up to more bonds with other people as well. And not necessarily in this workspace, but also in other spaces as well, for you to be more open to meet people, to mingle. This is going to be such a lovely experience for you. And I feel like it's also going to be emotionally healing for you, because whatever happened, it actually broke you. And you don't talk about how deeply it hurt you. I feel like you've locked that away and you've rather focused on the future, but it really, really hurt you and it changed you so much. And you haven't yet, tackled those feelings and what happened there. But I feel like this person, gosh, I feel like it's been a while since you've had someone that you can be able to express yourself completely, without having to what's the word, without having to sort of package your emotions. And when I say package your emotions, like where you have to limit how much you share, you have to limit how much you feel. No, with this person, it's like you're going to be free for you to receive them and for you to also share with them. And this is actually going to be a really good friend of yours, a really, really great friend that you guys are really going to develop a very strong bond with one another. And I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of chats. Like I said, you guys are going to go out a lot to have fun. But I think what you'll enjoy the most about this person is that you guys like similar things. You guys both have your hearts on your sleeve. And maybe that's something that you forgot about yourself. And it's like this person is going to come into your world and remind you of the person that you are. And wow. And you know what? With this dove here, maybe this person is going to give you some perspective into your situation and maybe even allow you to forgive whatever happened in the past. Even if you feel like you have forgiven, you know, it will allow you to release it out of your system, and for you to actually really move on so that you're not held back by this. But that's really beautiful. We all need someone, you know. But thank you so much for watching. That's all that I have for today. And until the next reading, please, please, please take care of yourself. And remember to open yourself up to love. Open yourself up to receive. We all need someone. And if you're unsure of anything, remember to pray or to pasha so that you can get your own confirmations and your own comfort with how to move forward. But look, you're going to be open to this person. I don't know, there's something about them that's genuine, that's really going to appeal to you. Like I said, there's going to be that relatability factor between you two, and it will really be a strong connection, a strong bond that has genuine love in it. You're going to feel like this person was a blessing that came in your life at the right time that you needed it. So beautiful. This person is actually also very healing to you. So please welcome it. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, until the next reading, please, please, please take care of yourselves, and please like, comment, and share with your friends if you'd like.